Miranda Hughes, you are the love of my life, and I have known that you were the one for a while now. The Lord made it so clear even last year by telling me that I would meet my wife in April of next year, and that's exactly when I flew to Kona to meet you. I flew to Hawaii, and on the flight, I knew I was meeting my wife for the first time when you got in the car. And when I saw your face, as I do right now, I'm standing in the fulfillment of the Lord's promises. Yeah, even though you are the fulfillment of His promise, you're so much more to me than that. And it was all the little things about you that made me fall in love with you. Whether it was our multiple 7-hour FaceTime calls when we first started talking, when I opened up about my cousin, David, passing, telling me you loved me and valued my emotions before dropping me off at the airport and I was crying ridiculously. Or when we watched Sheep Among Wolves, a Muslim missions documentary together, and God told us we were going to the Middle East together to share the gospel. My heart has been completely swept away by how deeply you love and care for me. You are 100% the wife I dreamed about when I was a little kid, looking up at the moon during Bible study. When I was wondering where my wife was and if she was looking at the same moon. And now I've found you the girl of my dreams. And not only are you the girl of my dreams, but also my best friend. I genuinely have never met someone who loves me and others as deeply as you do, who I can spend every second with for weeks at a time and not get annoyed with at all. Who I get to tell every part of my day with without holding back, and who pushes me into faith and steadfastness in the Lord's promises. I had no idea it was possible to love another human being this much.
James Henry, it is my joy to say that you're my best friend, my ministry partner, and the future father of our children. No one has ever fought for me like you have. I still remember the night that you asked me on FaceTime if you should fly from Dallas, Texas to Kona, Hawaii, so we could meet for the first time in person. I was terrified and giddy all at once. This 25-year-old boy who I only knew existed for a short 4 weeks and for 2 FaceTime calls wanted to fly across the ocean to meet me. And the crazier thing is that I agreed to it. James, you're the most kind and patient man I've ever met. You love the Lord and His word fearlessly. And through that love for Him, He divinely led us together. As I wrote my vows, I reflected on my prayer journal. When praying these last few years for my future husband, I prayed that he loved the Bible and that he would allow himself to be transformed by it daily. I prayed for a husband with a beautiful heart who loves others deeply. I prayed for a husband who was protective, confident in my worth, gentle, and kind. The Lord definitely answered those prayers through you. I prayed for a man who had his eyes locked on Jesus and wouldn't allow me to compromise my dreams. And what was so beautiful is that in the beginning of our friendship, when our paths looked like it was going to opposite sides of the world for just a short time, you always told me, Miranda, follow what Jesus is telling you. Never allow me to hinder what the Lord has called you to do. And you never held me back, but have continuously pushed me into my dreams and my calling. The Lord told me my future husband would pursue me when I didn't feel pursuable. He told me I would never have to earn my husband's love, as I've never had to earn Jesus' love for me. And you've never made me feel as though I have to earn your love or affection, but instead you tell me often that you choose to never withhold love and affection even on the hard days. Our love story may have begun because of our mutual love for Jesus, the Bible, and Muslims, but it's grown because of the man you are and your fearless love for me.
And it is my privilege and honor, by the power vested in me, to pronounce you husband and wife. James, you may kiss your bride.
I promise to always put you above myself and all the little things, whether it's like dishes or I promise to always put you first. I promise to be faithful to you in all the highs and lows of life. I promise to put you and our family above my ministry. And I promise to love you as selflessly as Jesus has loved me. And even though I know it's until death do us part, even after death, I know that we will be best friends in heaven with Jesus forever. And because of that, I promise that we will be family forever, starting now. I love you with my whole heart. I can't wait to see what the Lord has in store for us throughout our lives. All the adventures we'll go on in the mission field, and how we will grow even closer together over the years. I love you, Miranda Milo.
James Henry, I promise to respect you and always seek to understand you. I promise to always support your dreams and vision, no matter how crazy it may seem. I promise to follow you to each nation adventure the Lord calls us and our children to. I promise to always choose to be patient and kind and not easily angered. I promise to share many more dances in the kitchen with you. I choose to be by your side through times of sickness and pain. I promise to celebrate and champion you. I promise to pursue you not because of what you can offer me, but instead remembering that love means choosing you even when you can offer me nothing. I promise to love and protect your heart as the Lord has called me to do for the rest of our lives. I love you.